With Sarada being a beloved character in the Boruto franchise, many people wanted to see Sarada have some shine and succeed in her own rights as the series progressed. And ever since Kawaki was introduced into the main storyline, him and Boruto have shared the main story for many years, now pushing both Sarada and Mitsuki to the sidelines. And as of Boruto Chapter 80, Sarada has unlocked her mangekyou sharingan out of desperation that Boruto might be killed even though he was innocent. This forced both Boruto and Sasuke to lead the Hidden Leaf Village together, and at this point, Sarada is one of the only few people who understands the true situation behind the omnipotence. With Boruto and Sasuke becoming rogue ninja, Sarada is the only good guy who has resisted the omnipotence, and as Momoshiki has stated in the past, the people who resist the omnipotence will suffer the most. That being said, the one question I want to discuss about Sarada in today's video is, what's next for her character? She basically lost her father and childhood best friend in one day, and most likely won't be able to see them for a while since the Leaf Village will try to hunt him down. And with her knowing the truth that Boruto is innocent and that Kawaki is the bad guy in the story, Sarada is going to have to suffer with the consequences of the omnipotence, since she probably doesn't have the power to stop the Leaf Village, which also includes Ada, Damon, and Kawaki. Thankfully, with the latest chapter, Sarada has unlocked her mangekyou sharingan, so she has powered up, but frankly, we don't know how strong she truly is right now. Despite her getting this massive upgrade, she is yet to fight with it, since it recently just happened and her mangekyou sharingan abilities are unknown. The one thing I do worry about for Sarada is who is going to train her and how will she be able to keep up with everyone in the main storyline, such as with Boruto, Kawaki, Mitsuki, Ada, Damon, and Code for example. All of the other main characters have Otsutsuki-like abilities and are basically getting stronger each and every chapter as the series progresses, and this is the biggest concern for Sarada, as even though the mangekyou sharingan is insanely powerful in the Naruto series, what the Boruto series has introduced in terms of power has completely overshadowed what a powerful character has become. When a powerhouse like Itachi, who was at the time one of the most feared shinobi in the world when he was alive, when you compare that to someone like Momoshiki or even Code, Itachi is essentially a nobody, or in better terms, a fodder character. This is the most insane part about the Boruto series, as the power cliffing is at an all-time high, with even Kage level plus opponents being treated like Kiba. That's why it's a bit concerning with Sarada's mangekyou sharingan being unlocked, considering that all of the other Uchiha who have had their mangekyou sharingan unlocked in the past, like an Itachi, Madara, Shisui, etc., don't even compare to somebody like Momoshiki. Hell, I would even put Boruto and Kawaki at their current power level above many of the characters back in Shippuden. That's how strong these characters have become. And with Sarada being a main character of the series, she's gonna have to be at that Otsutsuki level, or else she won't have any relevance at all. That being said, Sarada is Sasuke's daughter after all, and with her unlocking her mangekyou sharingan out of love, which basically broke the cycle of how Uchihas usually progress their sharingan, I believe the power of her loving her friends and family can be a contributing factor to become as strong as the Otsutsuki. Think about it, man, the way she has progressed her sharingan has been through love, with her getting excited to meet Sasuke for the first time, protecting Boruto against Kara members, and in fear that her childhood friend might be killed, and on top of her hearing that her idol, aka Naruto, was quote-unquote killed. Her power has progressed tremendously through her relationship with her friends and family. In terms of abilities, there's an endless amount of jutsus that Sarada can utilize now that she has the mangekyou, and I've already made a video about that in the past, but I'm hoping that whatever unique ability Sarada gains from her MS, it will be a game changer, and it will allow her to compete with the rest of the main cast, because if she can't, unfortunately, she will fade into irrelevance like the rest of the new gen. The anime wants to push the new gen so badly that this big class fighting the Otsutsuki, but when we know the real truth of it, only characters like Boruto and Kawaki have that ability, and even with Sarada and Mitsuki getting their power-ups in the latest chapters, those characters can be included in those conversations. But with the random characters like a Metal Lee or Iwabe, they have no room or chance of fighting somebody like Code for example, unless they get tremendously stronger in the Boruto's time skip, which could potentially happen if they are motivated enough. But to be honest with you, if you're not a Boruto, Kawaki, Sarada, or Mitsuki, you're just not going to be included into the main storyline. And that's why I think this is great for Sarada to unlock her mangekyou early, since it gives room for her and Mitsuki to grow as well and battle against the top characters in the manga, since they have been sidelined for a while, but as of late that has started to change. And that's why I'm glad that Kishimoto has started to shift that power dynamic from not just Boruto and Kawaki, but also to the rest of the new gen, starting with Sarada and Mitsuki, since they are also the two other main characters in the series. They're in many of the volume covers, they have played somewhat of a pivotal role in the story, but as of the past couple of years, it's been the Boruto and Kawaki show. And with Sarada and Mitsuki existing in the storyline, it does make sense that they are now getting these power-ups, considering that it has been foreshadowed for a while that Sarada and Mitsuki can become absolute monsters, but we haven't seen it to their full potential yet. They have shown some glimpses in the anime, for example, but we haven't seen their full power yet, and that's the scariest part about it, considering that Kishimoto is dropping bomb after bomb each chapter, and I only expect Sarada to progress her power at a rapid rate, just like how Boruto and Kawaki have, since they have Otsutsuki DNA, which allows them to become seasoned veterans. That's the reason why Boruto and Kawaki can keep up with the likes of Code, and with characters like a Sarada and Mitsuki, they don't have that. I know a lot of people have been theorizing that Mitsuki is somewhat Otsutsuki. However, with the omnipotence happening and with Mitsuki being attracted to Ada, the truth is he's not really an Otsutsuki to begin with. And that goes for Sarada and the rest of the cast as well. However, with Sarada, with her loving Boruto, as Boruto gets into more deathly situations, if Sarada ever finds out about that, that could be a way for her to get even stronger. And that also doesn't just include Boruto as well, considering that when she heard that Naruto was quote-unquote killed, she fell to her knees, man. She was in absolute shock and desperation, as all of the trauma that she went through in that one day filled up for her to unlock the mangekyou. And that's the one thing that makes her different compared to all of the other Uchihas. And at this point, with Kawaki taking the helm of the Leaf Village, making everybody want to hunt down Boruto since the omnipotence happened, as well as with Code flipping his goals of not wanting to kill Kawaki anymore, now that that has been flipped to killing Boruto, Boruto is going to be a man on the run. And with Sasuke with him, Sarada's father and her childhood best friend are in danger, and she's gonna have to do something about it. I've been discussing about it for a while, but I definitely do think we're going to get a final battle between Boruto and Kawaki, and I think Sarada may play a very pivotal role in that battle. With Code also wanting to kill Boruto as well, let's not forget my guy has a 10 Tails army with him. That army's not heading to the Leaf Village anymore, it's heading toward Boruto, man. And with Sarada knowing the truth about the omnipotence, she is only going to suffer more, and that could be a trigger for her to get even stronger as the series progresses. Of course, the mangekyou sharingan currently in the story, it's basically been over-trumped with the likes of the Jogan, Ishiki's Dojutsu, the Otsutsuki powers with Ishiki, Momoshiki, etc. But with Sarada in this story, I believe Kishimoto will put Sarada up to the level of a Boruto and Kawaki, or else, as I mentioned prior, she will be a nobody, and I think a lot of people want to see Sarada shine. I really want to see just how powerful she has become now that she has the mangekyou. I'm glad she unlocked it early, considering that we finally will see what potential Sarada has with this MS unlocked. And that goes for Mitsuki as well, now that he can finally use his Sage mode in the manga. It's been a while. I know he did unlock it in chapter 2.5 in that one shot, but this is the first time that he has used it ever since that moment against Orochimaru. So with that being said, the other two main characters of this series, hey man, they're gonna catch up to Boruto and Kawaki. It may not be soon, but eventually they're gonna have some abilities that will have them on the same level as the other main cast of this series. So let me know how you guys feel about this video in the comment section below. What do you think is next for Sarada, man? Because at this point, she won't be able to be with Boruto and Sasuke for a while since they have left the Hidden Leaf Village, and she's on her own. Of course, she has her friends, but everybody in the Leaf Village thinks that Boruto was the one who had killed Naruto, and with Sarada being the only good person who has resisted the omnipotence, she is going to have to suffer with the consequences. So if you like this video, hit that like button, subscribe, hit the bell as well, and have a good day. Peace.